by Williams. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Counted from distance.
Coach likes that look. And Gilgeous-Alexander from the corner.
The kick to Durant. Sends it home from three-point land. Durant's got 5.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Now here's Thompson. Against Brooklyn, he was really on his game.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day.
Oh, well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's SGA. You know, his offensive production has certainly been there, averaging 32 a game. 6 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And he gets the bucket. He's got 5.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
To the left wing. Adams, the pass to Durant. Over Hartenstein. Here's Adams. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rockets with a rebound.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Thompson in the post. He's covered by Holmgren. And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul of the game. Thompson finds Durant. Here's the 3.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Unable to get that one. And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. It's Houston leading by a point. And we'll be back right after this. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Houston.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
On the court for the Thunder. 2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Shea and Williams man the backcourt. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 slot. Now here's Thompson, and so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes, the coach potentially looking to adjust. And Houston will go for a different look here. Green's checked in for Şengün. Eason comes in for Smith. Holiday's checked in for Durant. And it's Shepard in for Amen Thompson. Carlson, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Williams from long range. And he misses the shot again. Only 2 of 7 in this one. Here's Shepard. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Outside Holiday. Second chance effort. Great D that time from Holmgren.
Even though it wasn't a clear patch, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
There's so many facets to SGA's game. He's equally good from all 3 levels.
Now here's Easton. 15 in his last outing. Williams from long range. Rebounded by Green.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Using that length inside. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
Now here's Green. Yet to see a basket. And here's Shepard for 3. Got a piece of it. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Last time they met was in Oklahoma City.
They really scrapped out a win last time. Foul trouble on the other side helped them immensely.
We'll give them credit for being the aggressors and seeking out the content. Did a great job of baiting the starters into fouling.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul, and Houston will go for a different look here. Alperen Sengun's checked in for Green. Smith comes in for Eason. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Holiday. And it's Thompson in for Shepard. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras can start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
And Sengun gets it to go.
Showing his confidence. Sengun taking the shot the moment he has the ball.
So Mark Degno will call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Wiggins. And midway through the season, here's a look at the Western Conference standings right now. You look at the Thunder, they've been enjoying a truly spectacular run this season, sitting on top of the mountain in the first place spot. And of course, Houston, they're currently fourth.
I think for Houston, as of late, they've looked a little out of sorts, and that's really what's knocked them out of the top spot in the standings.
They've got plenty of time left to get back to being the team we thought they'd be heading into the year, but they better do it quick.
It's Dort on the wing. Back to SGA. Three-pointer. And Dort with the bucket on the assist by SGA. Dort's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Thompson goes in, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Pass to Holmgren. Dort for three. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
No, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Outside, SGA. And it's all from three-point range. And it's Houston's ball. They're on an 11-3 run. And it's slammed in by Durant.
And you see those long strides of Durant eating up ground in a hurry.
Dort for three. Knocks down the long J. So Dort's got 6 points in the quarter.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
Durant, the pass to Smith. Back to Durant. 19-footer. Thompson outside. Back to Durant. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. Sengun with a steal. It's stolen by SGA. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's Houston leading by 3. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
KD, you're really getting up and down the floor out there. How much fun is it when the offense is flowing like that?
Well, I think
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
And guys, when you look at some of these games, what stands out to you?
I like seeing the best of the best go at it, Ernie. I mean, like 2 teams who are evenly matched, because those are the type of teams that I played for my entire career.
Now, as we look at the first half, the Rockets find themselves in a close ball game.
The effort from them in terms of rebound
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Ryan.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Well, you got to like what we're seeing from Amin Thompson.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
We've got Smith, Clint Capella out there with Alperon Şengün. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Thompson in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Dort for three. No luck on that one.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Smith into the lane. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, just effortless on his drives. I mean, Smith is such a smooth finisher. Very agile for a guy with his size.
SGA against Thompson. SGA from distance.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Dort against Durant. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And they take the lead. Williams has got 8 points.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Here's Durant. The Thunder pull it in. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Dort. Doesn't go for him. Capella with the defensive effort. Houston working the ball around. Pass to Durant. What a throwdown from KD.
Trading the lead back and forth. Neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside, and this has been a barn burner.
How prolific a scorer is KD? He and LeBron are the only players ever to score 40 against every team.
That is both incredible and not surprising when you think about it. The ease in which KD puts up huge scoring numbers is nothing like anything we've seen.
Outside, SGA from deep. Holmgren. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. He's got 9.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
The kick to Durant. Puts up a 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Here's Williams. That one off the back iron and out. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Durant looking around. Thompson outside. No good from outside. And it's Dort with the ball for Oklahoma City. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3. And Dort with the bucket on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. And now a 3-point Thunder lead. The Rockets have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter.
Really plays both ends nicely. Dort does the little things right.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
And Durant gets it to go.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Oklahoma City has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And it's a completely new group for the Rockets. Here's the 2K leaderboard showing us the teams with the best free throw percentage. The Thunder in second.
And this is a team that knocks down their free throws at an elite rate. Whoever they go up against should always try to avoid fouling them at all costs.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1:11 left in the third quarter. Caruso. It's hauled in by Houston.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Holiday up top. He's guarded by Caruso. Here's Shepard. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Shot clock at 5. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Houston shooting their first free throw this game. And that one misses.
Yeah, when I watch Reed Shepard play, I'm sometimes reminded of John Stockton. The type of handle and the way he goes to the cup, quicker and more athletic than he appears. You know, I know that's big shoes to fill, but I just like the similarities and the intensity.
Houston in the lead. Lets it go from the wing. That shot missing. Now here's Caruso. He's closely guarded. And Williams punches it home. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. Oklahoma City ahead. They lead by 1. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from the... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Aaron Wiggins out there with Mitchell. Then it's Williams. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's Williams in at the center position. And here's Caruso outside. Rebounded by Green. The Rockets trail. And it's Eason penetrating. Pass to Smith. Houston working the ball around. And here's Shepard for 3. Williams grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
The 3 from Mitchell. Eason pulls it in. Eason's got 4 rebounds now. And there's the drive. Smith passes to Eason. A deep 3. Can't hit that one.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent. It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Pass to Green. Here's Shepard. Let's go with a 3. That one's good from Green. And the assist by Shepard. Green's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Williams. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Caruso. And SGA subbed in for Mitchell. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Dagnall was just reviewing the plan with his team. And Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, they have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Driving inside. Oh, this stuff!
Capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
Thunder trail by 4. Outside Hartenstein. Here's Wiggins. Here's the pass to Williams. Now SGA. Williams outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's good from beyond the arc.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Now Thompson. Fires the 3. Cleared away by Hartenstein.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Book it!
Don't judge Holmgren by his size. He does have a passing skill set, finding shooters and getting them the ball. Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
So the first one drops, and that ties this game up. Dort, he's checked in for Wiggins. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Holmgren. Oh, no good on the layup. Houston has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Dort. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this 4th quarter.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. He needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
Certainly some pressure on those free throws, but he still delivered.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Capella, he's checked in for Adams. He gets the first, and that brings him within 2 here.
You look at Durant's game and you instantly see all the hours of hard work that went into shaping it. He's so polished in every area. His skills are so sharp.
On the wing, Williams. Here's Dort. Here's the pass to Williams. Now here's Dort. 5 to shoot. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Knocks down the trifecta.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Now Şengün. Fires away from outside. Oh, it doesn't go.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
SGA with a steal. Hartenstein in the post. He's against Capella.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Nails it! Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. 19 seconds left in the game. Outside SGA. Now Dort from deep. Şengün pulls it down. Here's Durant. Oh, deflected. Puts up a deep 3. Up again. Yes, sir!
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
And so it's the Thunder who come out on top here. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and